Recording in progress. Recording in progress. Recording in progress.
Right. This is the hacking class. Today, what we are going to learn is how to scan a network and get the IP addresses of the various devices that are connected to a particular network. In this session, I will introduce you to a software. You will download the software on your machine. Then we will try and scan the software to get every device that's connected through this particular network's IP address. In our previous lessons, we've learned how to navigate through a website and get their IP address, how to gather technical information about our target, and how to get physical information about our target. In real world situation, an attacker does not want to arouse suspicion, for this could lead to a more vigilant inspection of the network activity. And no circumstance or an attacker would like to tolerate any suspicious behavior, because if you are targeting a network and you don't close your traces, by the time you realize, you will end up being caught. 2. Remaining unnoticed. An attacker does not wish to announce his presence to the system administrator, as this could result in a tightening of network security. In fact, when you are an attacker and you want to actually get into a particular network to actually steal their data or do whatever you want to do, note it is illegal. When you give them a hint that, in fact, or when you make them get the hint that you are coming to attack them, they will strengthen their network security. When they get the notice, they will strengthen this. An attacker, it's your priority to remain unnoticed. A skillful cracker will therefore use the stealthiest tools and techniques available to minimize the likelihood of discovery. There are a variety of techniques that an attacker can deploy to increase. 1. Scanning over a long period of time. 2. Avoiding program thresholds in security tools. Manual inspection of log files. Whenever you want to attack or whenever you target someone or something, you make sure you scan over a long period of time to know any vulnerability you could use to attack. For example, as an attacker, any security flaw, it's your advantage. And you need to also, if you get the access, if you need to also go through the log files, knows whatever operation that goes on in that particular organization or that particular person that goes through this particular routine. I'll quickly show you a map of a network. Right. This is a network. Then from this network, you can see from down here, we have a local area network, which contains the mail server. You contain the database server. From that, you come here, they also have a database server, mail server, a web server, and in fact, sending of information online. That's the same as the mail file transfer protocol server. They have their main line here, they have their two routers, and they have their computer network here. Now, when you target a particular network, you are targeting a particular IP address. Let's say we want to get to this database and take something. We would have to attack one of these computers, then get our chances to penetrate this high fiber cable. When we get into this, we can therefore break boundaries and get whatever we want from this particular server. Now note that each of these computers has an IP address. You would have to get an IP address of each or one of these computers. How will you get the IP address of these computers? Now, one, you can join the network and scan it and get the IP address. That's basically what I'm about to show you. Immediately you get the IP address, the protocol is going to allow you. But when you get here, there is something called firewall. Firewall, this is a security protocol. In fact, that obstructs any alien intrusion. Is going to block access to any foreigner who wants to get access to any of the servers in a particular network. When a firewall is so weak, a hacker can break it down. But a strong firewall will take, in fact, a very long time for a hacker to break away or to find a way onto these servers. Note that immediately you get the IP address of any of these, you are good to go. Okay. Now, very quick, what you are seeing on my screen right now is a network scanning tool. It is called Advanced IP Address or Advanced IP Scanner. This particular program is used to scan devices on a particular network and we will be able to get their IP addresses. So you install this software called Advanced IP Scanner, then you open it and click on Scan. So you click on this big button, Scan, and it starts scanning. It's going to detect every device that's connected on this particular network. So you can say these are the particular devices that are connected to this network. Now, we don't need the name, we don't need the manufacturer, we don't need the MAC address. In fact, and we don't need the comment. What we need is here. Our focus will be here. You can see all the IP addresses are there now. We can therefore pick any IP address of this particular network, then use for an attack. This is an IP address scanner and it can be used to scan every devices connected in an IP address. Now when you click on this particular icon, this one is going to actually give you all the computers there. When you click on this particular icon, it's going to show any of the computers who has opened any resources that file. We have this computer, that's my computer, which has opened a folder, a resource called H. Here, I can use the IP address of this computer to attack a particular network. Kindly get this IP address scanner on your computers and try it on your own. Thank you very much for watching this video.